Hey everybody. My wife and I were recently in Boston, and there's so much history to see in Boston everywhere. And one place we wanted to go to was the Beacon Hill neighborhood and walk the Black Heritage Trail, which we have a separate video about if you're interested. And at the end of that was a place we found very interesting, very nice and well run, and that is the Museum of African American History. And they do guided tours of a building that they administer now called the African Meeting House. It's a historic site, dates back to the very early 1800s, was a center of events in this area for abolitionism, as well as just the community hub for the free black community that lived in this part of Boston for so long. So we wanted to share this with you, and we're going to play the audio of the National Park Service information about this site, and we really hope you enjoy and maybe you get a chance to visit. We thought it was really, really interesting. Hope you enjoy.
Built in 1806, the African Meeting House served as the African Baptist Church of Boston, aka First Independent Baptist Church, and it is considered the oldest extant black church building in America. The Reverend Thomas Paul, a native of New Hampshire, spearheaded the founding of this church and served as its minister until 1829. Officially constituted on 8th August 1805 with 24 members, including 15 women, the African Baptist Church soon began plans to construct this new meeting house. Cato Gardner, a native African, led the fundraising effort by personally raising $1,500. African-American craftsmen provided most of the labor. 1. In addition to serving as a spiritual and religious center for the community, the African Meeting House provided an integral gathering space for the cultural, educational, and political life of Boston's black community. The African School held classes in a room on the first floor of the Meeting House from 1808 until 1835, when it moved into the new Abiel Smith School. Classes returned to the Meeting House in 1849, when many African Americans chose to withdraw their children from the Smith School to protest segregated education. Adult education classes and public lectures also took place here. Abolitionists including William Lloyd Garrison, Maria Stewart, Wendell Phillips, Sarah Grimke, and Frederick Douglass all spoke at the Meeting House. The Massachusetts General Colored Association, dedicated to ending the dual forces of slavery and discrimination across the country, met at the African Meeting House. In 1832, William Lloyd Garrison founded the New England Anti-Slavery Society here. 2. The New England Freedom Association, dedicated to assisting freedom seekers on the Underground Railroad, also met here. Community celebrations often occurred at the Meeting House as well, including annual commemorations of Haitian independence and the end of the international slave trade. In 1863, the Meeting House also served as a recruitment post for the Massachusetts 54th Volunteer Regiment, one of the first African-American regiments to fight in the Civil War. In 1898, the Baptist congregation sold their Meeting House and moved to a new location in the South End. The Meeting House became the Jewish congregation, Anshe Leibovitz, in 1904. The Museum of African American History purchased the Meeting House in 1972. The African Meeting House is a National Historic Landmark and is owned and operated by the Museum of African American History.